All right, going to be going for a all defense mock draft in the 2 series. Again, this is post combine, and this is also post PFF updating their rankings from the combine, so this should be fairly accurate. So we did the offense one, which I just looked at those two or three drafts that I did there, and I realized that's like minus like maybe 2 or 3 picks. I wouldn't hate that being most of the, almost being entirely an offensive draft, and so I'm thinking maybe that might be this. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine doing an all defensive draft, but could we do, only a few absolute dire needs, and could we possibly take somebody in the later rounds offensively and still be happy? Could we be a top heavy defensive draft? Could that be a possibility? I don't know. I doubt it, but this is kind of the idea. This is the thought experiment, right? So let's give it a shot, see what happens. So all defense, all 7 rounds. Probably going to do the same ideas that I've done prior, which is straight through the first time, no trades, and then maybe the second time through we'll go that way with some trades and see if we can get what we want. All right, so this is where, after watching the combine and I think about it more and more, I'm going to be leaning towards either a wide receiver or I wouldn't say a wide receiver. I would say pretty much just Jackson Smith-Njigba or an offensive tackle, but kind of coming down the free agency, we should be thinking about maybe taking Kalijah Kancey or Brian Branch. Deontay Banks is good. Brian Breesy's good too. Miles Murphy would be a really big upgrade at edge, and so would Nolan Smith. So obviously we need a corner more than we need a defensive tackle or end. We also need a safety, which why it makes Brian Branch corner. He can play corner and safety. Now, his skill set is better than his physical prowess, but still. Let's just do this. I haven't done this yet. I only did that for offense, so I haven't really thought about what we want to do. So if I take, the goal here would probably be, if I take Branch, I wouldn't be able to get Steven. Well, you know what? I probably would still be able to get Stevenson. But I miss out on Keely Ringo. Now, I've said this a few times. I really think, and everybody's going to start saying, like, I'm just some... I'll admit to this. I am a big Keely Ringo fan. I know he's a little raw, but the guy definitely will be a terror at the NFL level physically. And you give him... you put him in the Patriots. I mean, those guys do develop defensive backs. I don't care... there's obviously some duds in there, but the people who have not really developed over the years, I'm not surprised. So there's been plenty of surprises, right? I mean, how many undrafted free agents, late round draft picks, etc., have flourished in the Patriots secondary? So I don't mind taking somebody who's a little raw and is more of a physical talent. Now, you have Brian Branch, Antonio Johnson, those guys as safeties. Jordan Battle can play a little bit of corner. So can Chris Smith, but I have Chris Smith really like a 4th rounder right now. My point is to go back to Keely Ringo, which is I think he can really be an awesome, strong safety. And you can put him in corner, and when you need to put him in... He's a big dude. So if you need a big corner... that's fine. I mean, obviously there's other safety corners that can do the same thing, but it's just I think he would be better in that position right now. And We don't know what McCourty's going to do right now. We also don't know what they're going to do with Peppers. So you see what I'm saying? Like, if say Jonathan Jones does stay, that's fine. And then Jonathan Jones, and you have a stronger secondary, and Keely Ringo can, depending on what they're going to throw out there in terms of defensive packages. He can move to different positions. Same thing can be said about Brian Branch. All right, so that being said, my point to that is, do I have to take Brian Branch right away, or can I do Keely Ringo? Now, I don't think Keely Ringo makes it out of the first round, but if he is there at 46, I would take both, actually, to be honest with you. But could we take probably the safer thing would be take Brian Branch and then take Tyreek Stevenson, if we're thinking about really securing that defensive backfield. But are we missing out on some great talent here? Should we be taking a defensive tackle? Now, I don't think this is what will happen in real life, but right now, did we take that? No. So here's the thing. I think we're going to do, this first time through, I'm going to do what's probably the most... If we do take somebody in the first round, it'll probably be Brian Branch. So there's Tyreek. So I'll probably take Tyreek here. Oof. Or do I... No, Tyreek. Oh, man, I love Brent's. But I don't like Brent's in the second round. He moved himself up a lot, but I just don't like him in the second round. He'd be a third rounder for me. No, there's Adatama, so I would take... I got an idea. Now that I have that, will give me a chance to get somebody who can play both inside and outside. Now look at all these edge guys. You're thinking maybe, these guys are good, but you know what? I've watched him enough. I know this guy can play both in and out. He will set that edge, and you're gonna have anybody flying around the edge is gonna have a clean edge just to sprint around and just put some havoc in the backfield. All right, so I would take here. I have no problem taking Tre'Davious. Or Mike Morris. See, Mike Morris is also very much at it, like, he's even bigger than Adatama. He's more like, so I think I should go here and then go to, yeah. Oh no, maybe I should go with Jalen. Yeah, I probably should go with, no, Jalen I'll pick up next round. Or Jacorian Bennett. Jacorian's a little smaller. He's like 5'11", so I can't say. Jalen is a big corner. Eli Ricks is also there too. Tre'Davious is very sticky. He might be outclassed here and there. Or should I take Garrett? I think Garrett's probably a better pick. I don't need... Yeah, Garrett. That would be smart. That would be the smart thing to do. Garrett is a solid corner. So let's do that. Tre'Davious is probably gone. Jalen's probably gone. Oh, Tre'Davious is still there. Now here comes the question. Do I take... No, we do not, because we have to take Owen here. Because look how this just drops up. Dorian Williams I really do like, but Owen for me is definitely meets up a little bit more with the linebacker that we need. Physical, very quick, very Still need that guy who can cover corners. I'm sorry, not cover corners. Cover cornerbacks. Elusive, fast quarterbacks. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here. It's a stretch right now. Unless I feel like I have to get Tre'Davious. Moro Jomo's probably a smart move too. I'll take Yaya too. All right, so I got an idea. So Tre'Davious. I also still like D Winters. Later on in the rounds. Actually, let's just take an idea. Overshown's good, but I'm not exactly like sold on him. He's gone too anyway, so I have to take Owen. I gotta take Owen basically here. And Tre'Davious for some reason still around, or KJ Henry or Jomo. Maybe I'll take them the next round. Yeah. I still have D Winters I can take. I would have taken Sewell. I should have probably taken Sewell last round, actually. No, I'm actually, when in terms of size, I'm alright. So I'm willing to take Tre'Davious here to have that really sticky corner. I have a big guy in the inside, too. That's fine. And then I'm going to get Owen. I'm going to get Owen. He's not going in the next 10 picks. He's not going in the next 10 picks. He's not going. Oh my gosh. That's unbelievable. Ivan Pace Jr. is probably there too. That's unbelievable. Cam Jones is also good. That's so funny, Will. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm gonna go Moro Jomo here. And then Yaya's gone? Oh, man. Well, KJ Henry, in my opinion, is... Oh, there's Yaya. Can I get Yaya later? I have to do some more work on him. Alright, let's see who we got left for corners here. I got plenty of guys here. Ja'Cory Ben's still there. I think I might take Ja'Cory. That's a lot of corners though. We got to start thinking about edge guys. Linebackers. DNs. Still got Isaiah Land. Should I take Isaiah now? Do I like Yaya more than I like Isaiah? My thing is that Isaiah, the way he plays, is different. Ali Gay is pretty good too. I think I'm foolish for not taking KJ Henry. Alright, so here's the game plan. I am going to go... KJ Henry. Get trading late. I could still get BJ. Why is Zach Kuntz in the tight end? I might just need to pick him now. What are we doing here, people? Thomas Starling's still sticking around. I think I might have to pick him up. And pick up Dylan. And then go after probably T. Winters and Muhammad. Yeah. My fast guy. I have too many corners. But that's okay, because got a D-tackle. We have one edge guy. And now we're going to go basically all linebackers from here on out. Depending on how it looks. I messed that up. Diabate, Winters. One. No, I still need Dylan. Dylan's gone. Ah, man, lost my Dylan. Alright, so I need... Actually, I'm not freaking out about that, so I'll go... 1, 2... Actually, I do not. I don't really need DJ because I forgot I have Adetama out of the bar. And I already have KJ, so I need to go... Probably Muhammad, and then go... Muhammad, BJ, D. Winters. Might not get D. Winters. And then maybe try to get Trey Dean very, very last, which I think might be a stretch. If I can't get. I can throw Jeremy Banks out there for my rover guy. Plus we have Carlton Marshall I can still pick up. Let's check corners too. Of course, we still have those safety guys that we can throw in there as well. Still got Cameron Brown, who I think could be a good solid free safety prospect for us. Well, I took Starling Thomas for that, basically. So, that being said, I don't need to go after that. We can go Mohamed Diabate. Did that reset? Oh, what a waste. Yeah, I need D Winters too. In fact, I probably need more D Winters than I need BJ, but I don't think BJ. Well, no, better see what we got here. I'm actually okay with Carlton Marshall now that we have. Where's the safeties? I gotta get safeties in here. Brandon Hill. Quindell Johnson I'll have to look more into. I think he's had, and Gervais Owens actually has been pretty good too. Alright. So BJ D. If I can get BJ D and then hopefully, because D can play some strong safety. If I can't get D, then I'll go after probably Brandon Hill. Okay. Can't believe DJ Johnson's still there too. But for me, BJ plays different, so I need him. I already have Adetamwa. Adebare. D Winters. I might only do one draft here. This might be perfect. I just realized my recording area is not the full screen. I apologize. I'm not gonna have anybody left. I forgot how big of a gap. Oh, never mind. Brandon Hill. This might be just too easy. I think PFF might give me a decent grade minus the 4th round picks. Oh, because I should have picked somebody else. Is that what it is? So here's the thing. I could say there's probably 3 guys on this list, or 3 picks, we'll just say that. Not necessarily the guys, but 3 picks that we don't actually need. I guess at that point in time. Or how about this? I would be a little bit of a head scratcher at that, picking them that early, which would be, I wouldn't, if we had, say, Brian Branch and Garrett Williams, or well, there's not really too much of someone to compare with. With Brian Branch, he's pretty unique in this draft. But say we had a solid, Well, it could be like, yeah, say we had Keely Ringo or Tyreek Stevenson already off the board after the third round. I wouldn't be looking to take, obviously, a corner in the fourth, but Tre'Davious was available, and I think he is a really good talent. I watch his tape, and his physical attributes, although not great for every situation, could be very useful. He's super sticky, and he's quick, and he's fast, and he can jump. So he can cover a lot of ground. Now, the tackling and is obviously not his best, and he isn't as tall and physical, so he could get bot if he's playing a big wide receiver, which obviously you wouldn't want that to put him out there. But in the third or fourth, especially in the fourth round, it would be kind of foolish not to pick him up, even in real life. Like for the Patriots, it'd be kind of foolish not to pick him up, just simply because you have to add depth at the corner position, and the value of having him to cover that slot position would be, or if there's just a very quick team in general, he'd be outclassed in certain ways, but he could be exactly what you need in certain situations. And again, adding depth. So anyway, going back to that would be probably Tre'Davious. The other person that was probably a little bit unnecessary. Well, I wouldn't say Starling Thomas. I have him as a corner, obviously, and very much like DJ Turner. I suspect he could be converted into a free safety. So that's why I kind of put him there anyway. And then Garrett Williams, obviously, is the bigger-bodied corner that we need. Brandon Hill kind of was a pickup at the end just because, well, I have 7 picks. And it could be, useful. But this is where, and I've noticed this is where I really think if this is for real, I mean, these guys might be showing up at their pro days and getting a lot of attention. But this is where, if these guys could be what we should take this could be, where we actually pick these guys. Like, actual picks might be these guys, and then these guys, and then most of this in here probably wouldn't happen. So, this is where you gotta kind of pay attention. That doesn't mean we don't pick anything up in the fourth round, but I think that's where a lot of offensive weapons could be taken. Moro Jomo, I'm starting to like him, but I don't like him in the fourth. Unfortunately, maybe the last fourth round pick, and he'd be a great pickup in the fifth if we had one. Maybe he is really their first 6th round pick. It wouldn't be that bad of an idea. We don't really necessarily need D tackles, but if you take someone like Adetamwa, and then there's plenty of guys who are not even in the PFF system that I would consider in the later rounds. So, like, Derek Parrish isn't in there, Elijah Simmons is in there. There's a lot of D guys that would take later on. So this is not always exactly what I want. So, but anyway, that was one. I'm gonna save this one. This is I like it, and I'm gonna do another one. So this would be Kalijah, So this will be a Kalijah Kansey situation. Or do we go... We don't need that. So this, every time, like, we don't absolutely need Kalijah Kansey, but he's a physical freak. He would be an impact player. Like, it wouldn't be a waste of a pick. It just wouldn't be exactly what we need, especially on overall for the team. It's not a high priority, but even for the defense, it's not even a high priority. Higher priority is either Brian Branch here again or Joey Porter Jr. Since we went Brian Branch the first time, I'm going to go Joey Porter Jr. and get a terrible rating from PFF. But this is exactly what the Patriots need defensively. If there was anybody I would trade up for. If he was there, it would be this guy. I'm still gonna take out a Tomlin here because it just kind of two birds, one stone. I think I have a game plan here that might work out. Damn. I was hoping that. Damn it. I was really, really hoping we still have. Okay, so I'll go with Skinner. I was really hoping we still have a shot at having. Jack Campbell. Third round pick. Maybe take Eli this time. No, take Jalen, right? And I could pick up a speedster later on. Take a look at edges. There's a few maybe linebacker edges that are in here. They're worth it. Nope. All gone already. Zach Harrison, 120 would be good, though. I doubt he'll be there. Byron Young is not a bad idea. Mike Morris would be overkill, but maybe worth it. So, who's going to be gone that I need? I need a safety. Maybe I go Jalen Jones, Mike Morris. I would still take Skinner too. Ja'Cory Bennett's my fast corner. I can get this all done really quick. I'm gonna get some terrible grades though. Garrett. Ja'Cory Bennett can probably play free safety too. So I'm gonna have to do. Yikes. Actually, I don't need Mike Morris just simply because I already have Adetomiwa. We'll see how this rolls out. I'm gonna take a shot at Skinner if he's there. Skinner if he's there. Did I lose Skinner? Did I really lose him? Hold on, let me just make sure I don't mess this up. What? Every time. He would have been like 70th overall. What is going on here? DJ Turner went then. Mike Morris. Ricks. Zach Harrison. J.L. Skinner. Jalen Jones. These people know what I want. Ah! Alright, so I can't mess around this time. Let's just go with Owen. Not in a bad shape. Like, this makes sense. Still gotta take him. This is really not working out any different. Still have Bryce. These people have still have Bryce Ford Wheaton going in like the 160s, 170s. I mean, like, give me a break. It's not like the guy has a drop ball issue. If this is what happens, I'm going to be very happy for it. I mean, some of these guys make it, and then some of the guys I want to like stick around for just one more round are gone. Like, I can't imagine D. Winters actually still being around. Or DJ Johnson or Mohammed. Let me think. Yeah, I lost. I didn't get my heavy hitting safety, so I have to pick him. Mohammed could probably play that too. Carlton Marshall, man. I love my Carlton Marshall. I've yet to pick him in a draft, but it's like one of my favorite guys. It's like, how different is this? It's really not that much different. Alright, I'll pick him. And that'll be it. I think there's not too much I can do here besides maybe taking Kalijah Kancey in the first round and still end up kind of... Do I like this one a little better in a way? I'd rather have Brian Branch over Joey Porter Jr., but Joey Porter Jr. is what the Patriots need. Adetomiwa Adebawore would be a heavy edge center and work on the inside. Garrett Williams would be that good cover corner. Owen Papo would be exactly what we need at linebacker. Tre'Davious would be useful. KJ Henry's a very athletic edge guy. A little too much edge, but if you watched how all these guys play, it would be... You'd understand that they're different athletes. Alright, well that's it. I'll end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you think I'm an idiot or who would you pick.